Sorry everyone, I was having difficulty. Sorry, I was having difficulty. It wouldn't load. We're waiting for the park to open. A lot of people waiting to get in. Hi, Patty. Says two. The park opens in 10 minutes. I hear that. Patty said she wishes her car could be returned by itself. She's tired. She doesn't want to take her car back. Yeah, they are cool. It's hot. Hey, Dark Road Run. Look at this. Hey, Frank. Look at this. Park opens in a few minutes. There's a lot of people. This is why you don't come in the summer. All right, so while we're here waiting for the next...
No, they're opening.
Oh, they're opening. Oh, they will. They will. So while we're waiting, the Spaceship Earth here. It's 180 feet tall, 165 feet in diameter. And its main purpose is to describe communications history over the last 40,000 years. Thank you. And this is where we get our mag. The ride's still going to be there.
You can't get over.
They're all making a beeline for test track.
This thing's telling me I can't even start a live stream because I don't have an upcoming event. Is it too far out?
No, I've started it. But I've got that no binding error, so I don't know what it's doing.
It says upcoming events. There's no broadcasts of this type thing.
Well, then you can start a fresh one, I guess.
It's going to pull over somewhere over here. I really don't want a fresh one because that's going to send everybody.
That's true. Look at all those people. You did put the first light. Then it should start it. But maybe it has to start on time. Whatever. I had the same problem. None. Bye, Patty. I'm sure we'll be here.
Yeah, right now we're having issues.
We're having issues with his now. It's saying there's no live event on Streamlabs, but there is. He scheduled it. Maybe it has to be on time, but I've never had that problem. Look at all these people. They're still coming in. Look at them. This is nothing. You wait till the World Showcase opens. There'll be more people than this. So we're waiting for Chris to figure out what's going on with his.
I had to start a new thing.
Yeah, well, Shell, he has to start a new one.
No.
Or,
I had to...
Never mind.
Yeah.
Whatever. Well, the line calmed down a little bit for the moment, but there's more coming. Frank's getting 720p, but it looks more like 480p. Yeah, I had to use the YouTube app. I couldn't use Streamlabs.
This part right here reminds me so much of.
Everybody that's sitting here waiting on this guy isn't going to be able to watch it.
Well, anyone that's waiting there, go in the chat room and tell them you're starting a new one.
It's using the current one. You have to just go to live.
Signal looks good.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, I'm on Wi-Fi, just so you know.
Are you?
That's the best thing to do right now.
And I don't have to do anything, just push it? I don't have to log into the browser?
No, it should be Walt Disney World or Walt Disney Guest or something like that.
Disney Guest.
It does say.
Morning! I don't see any bubbles! They're all dancing, I love it. It's actually better to let the people get ahead of you and then you don't get trampled. There's no telling what you'll see, Frank. Keep them. Our first water ride. There's the pass holder magnets.
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
So we are here at Epcot, in case you haven't figured it out. That's disrespectful right there. What is that about? What is that about? And there's a garbage can right over there. So anyway, this ball, this Spaceship Earth, I call it a ball, Chris says it's Spaceship Earth, took 26 months to build, and it was here on opening day. These little doodads right here shoot water. Gonna go get our annual pass holder magnet. Good morning, Josh. Thank you. It's gonna be a warm one. I'm not gonna do a whole lot of heavy energy today. So this is, I guess, where we get our magnet. We'll find out where. Shaw wants to see your outfit of the day.
Oh, my outfit of the day.
We have the board, but it comes out at 1 and not 5. Okay. But if we're a little overstressed, then it comes out a little earlier. Oh, okay. Yeah, so sometimes it might come
We're waiting to find out where we get the magnets.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
We know it's in this store. She says you're hot.
The men's time, are they ready?
That's the same question I had.
It seems to be holding up all right. I like that.
Yeah, I like the shirt too.
And just so you know, if you are staying here on site, anything you buy, breakfast was good and the hotel is good. We've stayed there many times. Anything you buy, if you're staying on site, you can have it sent to your room. Okay. Temperature is currently about 93. We're waiting for to find out where we get our magnet. That's the reason we came. Shell up. Shell up. Oh my god. That's cute. Did you see this one?
So what's the deal with the magnet?
Oh. This is me right here. Mine, 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 mine. Plenty of day. Doo-dah, zippity-yay.
Because they're trying to find somebody that's a
Well, it's online that we come here for them, so.
Yeah, she knows that, but there's no one manning the door.
Downstairs, so give it 1 second, okay?
This will complete my collection.
No. Never complete. Gotta get one a year.
Well, that's true.
Or we need to come out with one.
The black leather shorts. Where? I don't see no leather shorts. Show me, Shell. Show me. Oh, on the mannequin. This is one of the largest stores here in Epcot. Oh, you're talking about the over here? See, Shell, you'd look cute in this. It's thin though, it's not, yeah, there's not much to it. Oh, there's a phone cover over here I wanted to show you. It's got Shell's name all over it. Isn't that cute? Balloons on the outside. They've got up merchandise, which they didn't have before. I could get one finger in that skirt. I wouldn't say everything, Josh. The food's about a little over, but you can eat fairly inexpensively here. The merchandise can be expensive.
Your family not with you?
No. So I live here. So.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. How are you today?
How are you?
That's fine. Welcome. Same question. Your family not with you?
He's here, but we'll both pass over, yeah.
Christopher. Thank you so much. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Okay, I do it. Okay, I do it for you. Scott.
Yep.
Sorry, Scott. Like you are like me.
Right.
Okay.
That's
Okay. I feel these two for you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
And I wait for you in the next 2 months for the next one.
That's right. We'll be back for it.
Hello, hello. How are you today?
There it is. Mission accomplished. Is that cute or what? You put it on your car. Hold on. Yep. If you stay here, yeah, you can charge it to your room. We don't do that. We pay for it. And now, if you're not staying on site, and let's say you're staying like what we're, where we're at with, the embassy, you can have it sent to the front of the park and pick it up later. All right, Shell. I don't know if I can show you my outfit. I can show you my shirt though. Hold on. I don't have a fond taste for fashion, but I'm all Donald up so we can go see the original Angry Bird. Oh, I got a lot more pins than this. I have at least 12 more that are only Donald that I couldn't get on here, or they were locked up. We don't do anything else, honestly. And, when we do come here, we have so much excitement and so much fun, that by the time we get home and we're worn out, that, that's it, right? And then we plan our next one. We're not going to be moving pretty fast today because it's hot. I'm not standing in that line. I don't know what he's doing, but it's not going to be me. Hang on.
Yeah,
Put these.
I need mine in there too.
What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
I'm just walking.
Oh. No? All right, go. There's Test Track. And the line's already way out the door. But I knew that's what all those people were going for. But that's okay. Oh, they haven't opened it yet. Oh, okay. No, Soren is the other way. We were going to do that last time, but we decided against it. That's because I'm slower than Chris.
Yeah, that's the line.
Yeah, this is the line. That's not bad.
But they're having technical difficulties, so I don't even know if it's going to be worth sitting in line.
Oh, yeah. No, I probably wouldn't do that either.
Loop around, if they open it, we'll get in line.
I do have a video. I got my hat. This is Test Track, Josh. They're having technical difficulties with it right now. Okay. Actually, this is actually good because we're not rushed. I can show you what the car looks like. This is the car. Of course, it has wheels, but okay, so that's how much room you get. See? Well, at least I'm walking. What are you doing, Frank? Sitting down? See? If you're in the back, not a lot of room. So if you're juicy like me, you got to sit in the front. But you have your seats and all that, and this is, I mean, this is probably about half of the car. It's probably half the size. You know what I mean? So. If I get any bigger, I will ride that ride. But that's why I'm walking. Oh, I love that ride. You get right, juicy in the front, so move over. Snuggle in. We got 15 minutes. I don't know if we can be able to do live on this ride. I did do a video of this one too. I did do a video of Test Track. It's on there in my history somewhere. Yeah, I know. I've done that ride a few times. It's pretty fast. I like it. We did it the last time. I think I screamed so loud it was hilarious. Because it goes about 65.5 miles an hour once it comes out that door. Okay? So you're moving. You saw how low the car was. Let's see. Some plants and stuff. They took... Now, if you were with me the last time... There's a little bunny. Patty. I haven't seen a rabbit here before. Isn't he cute? Oh my goodness. Wi-Fi is pixeled. I'll turn it off. Yeah. So, how's the picture now? Okay? Marley's baby. How's the picture? Is it okay? So we have some construction going on here. They're going to be putting in an attraction. This, I don't know what this used to be. But they're building a roller coaster here, Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster.
Actually, you can see the building right in the back.
And there's some framework back there, that's part of it. Okay. It's rare that you can see construction. Disney usually does whatever they can to keep you from seeing it. There's the monorail. They're getting new monorails. This is the previous Universe of Energy. It's as far up as I can get it. That's a good question, Shell. You can take the monorail. Now, the monorail doesn't go around all of the park, but you can take it and see a good chunk of it. But that's it. I mean, you have to, you're stuck on it. So once you get on it, you're stuck until the next stop, and you got to ride it until you get back to the Epcot stop. If you walk around the park, Frank's right. If you walk around the park, you get a better sense of it. But times and conditions change so rapidly that we must keep our aim constantly focused on the future, says Walt Disney. Monorail will only get you in and out. Okay? It doesn't get you, there's no stops inside the park. There's only one. Okay? That's it. That's a true statement. We work hard to do the best job possible. Walt Disney. Most of my life, I've done what I wanted to do. I have fun on the job. Walt Disney. That goes for anybody. Okay?
Take a quick break real quick. And I'm gonna prop it up here.
They got little umbrellas for you to sit under. I don't think we can smoke here.
Yeah, it's out there. Oh, just.
Alright, I'm gonna set mine down. What did you say? The idea of the people mover at Disneyland was to see or get most of the park. I'm gonna go over here. It was share. You have to walk. Disney World sits on about 300 and some acres, okay? I mean, you can take, they are not allowed, Josh, and I don't have a selfie stick, I have a tripod. It does not extend, so they're not upset with that. They don't want it to extend. Hang on, guys. Rent a scooter for 50 bucks. Take a break. You can rent a scooter for 50 bucks. You need a $20 deposit, but you can do it. Hang on. Advantage of the shade, you can't. So that's the only other way to do it without walking, Frank. You rent the scooter. Like I said, Magic Kingdom, you can take the railway train around to the different lands, but you still have to get off and see. I mean, you can ride around the train, okay, and you'll see some things, but you won't see it all. You could be here for 2 weeks, you won't see it all. We haven't seen it all. There's just things we forget to do or don't want to do. Well, I'm obese too. I'm not doing the scooter today. I'm going to try to walk. Take after Shell. She's hiking too. She's hiking. Where's she hiking? Some park near her house. It is hot. Is it hot in Baltimore? I'm loved by 2 dogs and a man. In the old days, most places had something to ride on where you could see the majority of the park, ski lifts, trains, etc. They did. They got rid of them. I'm not going to rush. I'm not going to rush. And if he doesn't like it, he can do whatever he wants to do. I mean, he knows where the car is. At some point, we'll find each other. I'm not going to rush. I'm already sweating like a prostitute in confession. Let's see. Oh, that's a little dirty, but the 3 Caballeros ride we're gonna do once we get over that way. They don't make this hat anymore, Shell. I like to tell people I bought the last one, but I probably didn't. Margaret had one like this that had all the Mickeys on it. Well, you already lost 100. Everybody congratulate Josh. He did lose 100 pounds. I would say, yeah, they're collectibles. At some point, they're going to have value. Probably not right away. I'll probably be old and hunched over before they have any value. Just depends. Some things like original, like opening day merchandise from the parks here have some value, but it's not a lot. A lot of time has to pass, and there has to be some significant event attached to that item for it to have value. Yeah, that was an outstanding job, Josh. 100 pounds, that's pretty good. I've lost a little weight, maybe 5 pounds. So, I'm gonna have to find a drinking fountain. And last doctor's visit, I was 100 pounds overweight. Well, you can do it too. Just remember, guys, the older you get, the harder it is. Yep, $1,000. That's motivation to lose some weight. I would do it. We gotta fill up that water bottle. So, like I said, I'm not gonna rush. I'm gonna do my thing. Got all day. How many people are gonna watch the fireworks show tonight? And everybody congratulate Shell. She's been hiking. That's not an easy thing to do when there's Christopher. Everyone say hi to Christopher. Where's your live?
Mine's over there.
Anybody watching yours?
It says there's 4 people there. No one's talking. So
No one's talking.
I don't know if they're
Yeah, she's turning into a nature girl. Like I said, guys, it's not easy if you're used to a life of being sedentary, and then you're starting to exercise again. It's not easy at all. Like I said, the older you get, the harder it is. And I'll give you another tip. If you bring in a frozen water bottle, any water bottle, you can get water from the drinking fountains all day long. You don't have to pay $4 for water, okay? So, that's another thing I gotta get rid of, but one thing at a time. Fill up this water bottle. I'm thirsty. And I wouldn't recommend stuff like that. Never is, Josh, okay? It's never planned. But that's okay. We're gonna find a...
by the time the anniversary comes around, which is
2021.
2021. So
So, okay, flip the camera again.
I'm going to over here and see if Test Track is.
I guess we're gonna go see if Test Track is open. I bet you were, Josh. That's some scary stuff. That fountain looks good. Sit right in there and get wet. They haven't opened it? Yeah. Find a water.
Try to go on Living with the Neighbors.
Let's find out.
We do with the Wi-Fi. I think filming or doing live on the rides with Wi-Fi looks great.
You're nasty, Josh. He said he lives in Florida, so he could get an anal pass. This is a good way here in Epcot to find out where you want to go, okay? You gotta read the signs. Well, autocorrect, what are you typing on a normal day? So we're at the front part of the park, what they call Future World. And when you get to the back, you are in the World Showcase. And that's where your dining and shopping is. And they do have shows. Well, Josh, I don't know if we have much of a lunch plan here. Try to find something cheap. Hi, Tony. I wouldn't say we love to travel, but we don't get around too much because of a lack of funds. But we can do trips like this fairly inexpensively because we have his benefits for Hilton hotels. Yeah, you get discounts with the pass. I'll tell you about that. Annual pass holders get between 10 and 20% off at certain restaurants. Not all. You get 20% off merchandise. Sometimes you get preview events for certain things that are going on. Okay. Like when they opened up Avatar Land, certain pass holders were invited to come see it before everyone else. You can get special offers on hotels, although honestly, they're not that great. You're still way better off. There's a 5-minute standby. No, I don't do casinos. Because I lose. Alright. Let's see. Morning. So we're at the character spot. We're going to see some characters. If we begin losing signal, turn the Wi-Fi back on. You think we'll lose signal in here?
Just turn your Wi-Fi on if you do. Because the Wi-Fi works great inside the buildings.
There are several gambling boats here in Florida. I always lose. the casinos. I don't bother. Yes, it's pretty hot and humid here. That's true. We don't normally come in the summer, but I wanted my magnet, and that's only available until June. So I had to get it. It is the way it is.
Yeah, that's sure scary.
There's a 5-minute wait on the character spot, so that we're gonna do that. I forget what they have in here. Who do they have in here?
Mickey, Minnie, and
Goofy.
maybe Goofy. There's only 3.
Oh, I've looked better, but thank you. I get this one confused with the circus one of Magic Kingdom.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice and air conditioned in here. And then we're going to find a water fountain. Yeah, it has been a while. You went running and hiding. Crawling down your back. Oh, yeah, we took our cruise in April in Miami. It was awful. It was horrible. I don't recommend that at all. I ain't doing it. The MKS is where everyone else's car is, in the parking lot.
So this is your mom.
Haha, my duck.
Yeah, and then we're going to number 12, which is the
Okay. I love air conditioning. It's the best thing ever. Yeah, Shell. Go to the airport. Go sooner. Alright, here's some fun facts. Hold on a minute. This Donald Duck cartoon was released September 1st, 1939. That's cool animation for back then. Yeah, the old Disney cartoons were pretty good. This is usually one of the first things to fill up. Work it, girl. Shell's trying to get Frank paid for Christmas.
Well, while you're at it.
While you're at it, Frank, you can add 2 more. What's 2 more, right? You get a better deal if it's 4 people. We don't need airfare. We can drive to Miami. Just saying. So, anyway, nobody answered my question. Who's going to watch the fireworks tonight? 9 Eastern Standard Time. No one? Alright, I got the Wi-Fi on. I'm starting to get a little, Wi-Fi's not that great here. They said I was writing too many. I want to be here. You see that? You could treat him real good if you would do the airport more. You got to get out and work it, girl. Work that runway. I love Donald Duck. Us. Oh, sorry. Us. Yeah, that's true. You did say that. So, fireworks. Anybody? No? Yes? No? Yes? Yeah, work that runway. It's none of your business. Okay, Shell said yes.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
I'm not going to film on that either. We have time to charge your phones.
Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse. Where's the talking Mickey? Magic Kingdom? Oh, they took him away. They took away the talking Mickey. Can you believe that? Why? He was pretty successful, in my opinion.
People couldn't understand why it was couldn't understand why Mickey didn't talk in other places.
Oh. They couldn't understand why he wasn't talking in other places. Well, because it is what it is. You go back to that, it's none of your business. You just go to that one spot where he's at and you can talk to Mickey. Okay. I like how they greet you here and then take you back to see the characters. They rope it off so they don't get bombarded. Smart. That's none of your business. I'm gonna go see Mickey. Josh is in, Shell is in, Frank is in. That's it.
Well, hello.
Wow, good.
Where are you from?
From here.
Tampa.
Okay, not too far.
Not too far. Okay. Hopefully we don't lose signal. We should be okay. Who wants to see Mickey? Who wants to see Mickey?
Yeah. They don't extend.
Oh, I have one.
Yeah. They just can't extend. The little tripods are fine. Yeah.
I got my freeze from Marvel.
Oh, did you? That's cool. I like them. I mean, they're great.
I brought it, but I wasn't sure if I...
We're waiting to see Mickey.
Sometimes they'll ask you if
And
it
Goofy.
extends. So,
No, no, it's a character spot. See? What's wrong, Frank? This is why you come to Disney, to see characters. There's a lot of actual special training that goes into being a character here. You don't just put on the costume and that's that. You even have to memorize and duplicate the signatures. Mickey's doing autographs. I don't know how they see out of those little bitty eyes. Yep, we're doing that later. I can't do that live though, but we are doing that one, Spaceship Earth.
You might be able to. It's not gonna be pointless because it's so dark.
Yeah. I love how Mickey just collects all the little kids. He's mauling that little kid. And tape Christopher.
I know.
I'll do you. You do the. Oh, you're gonna flip it. Hi, Vicky. Bye, Mickey. He's so cute.
Oh, a few minutes ago. There you go.
You got that already?
Yeah, I got mine.
Here's Goofy. Mickey's so animated. That was good. Sometimes you get characters that aren't quite... Oh, many things have changed. I couldn't even tell you. The canoe ride here at Epcot?
What?
The canoe ride? Is that where this used to be?
Talking about the Norwegian.
Oh, that's where Frozen is now. All right, we're up for seeing Goofy. In a minute. He's so funny, Goofy.
Keeps looking at my shirt.
Yeah.
No, we're good.
We're good. We're good. Thank you. We got a lot of pictures. Hi, Goofy.
picture of us from the phone.
It is. And you get notified, I guess, when you put your magic band up there for your picture, it tells you in the app that you have a new picture. They're about $30 a piece. Frank wants to know which one was Goofy. No, he's referring to you, me, or him. Hey, we're kids at heart here. Come on. And then we have Minnie. I don't think we've ever seen so many characters in one spot.
No, he thinks
Believe it or not, the character experience is one of the things that actually helps kids with the memories of Disney, which is why they had both brought out the characters to begin with, because these kids believe they're real. Look at his face. That kid's like, will you leave me
He
alone?
doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. Aw. I think he was afraid of Mickey.
Well, if I was that small, I'd be afraid of him too. She's not letting him go. That's hilarious.
You guys know.
Say what?
He didn't want that.
Oh. That's too bad.
You want it?
Huh? I already got it. Oh, you mean this week?
Yeah.
You're supposed to kiss Minnie's hand?
Huh?
Is that how you're supposed to kiss Minnie's hand? Right? Well, we turn the camera around because the person ahead of us doesn't want us to film them, so that's fine. Minnie just gave him a kiss. Frank. They got Minnie working extra.
Girls get stuff done.
That's right. Hi, Minnie. She's getting all up in there.
Selfies! Selfies from all directions!
That's right.
All right, right here.
Thank you, Minnie. Bye. She was pretty animated too.
Her ears kept.
Yeah, when she was looking yours, oh, let's fill up the water while we're here. Let's fill up the water. Sorry guys, we're gonna fill up the water. Get free water. You can't take Frank anywhere, that's right. Frank said, lift up her skirt.
He's a perv.
He is a perv. Oh, I better put that stuff right or it'll leak everywhere. It's already wet in there. Hang on. Yes, and those water bottles are $4 a piece. Sorry, I'm juicy. We have to keep hydrated. Or juicy people fall over and go boom. Yeah, they're like $3.50, $3.75 a piece. Water fountains are everywhere, and they're constantly cleaning them, so don't worry about it. Those were some animated characters. I'm really happy we did that. Because sometimes you get some that just don't have that umph. You know? Now it's a 20-minute wait. We got in there just in time. Yes. There's a lot of training that goes into it. It's not just here's the costume, wear it. They have to have the actions, the motions, the hand-to-face expressions, the signatures. They have to be identical to the way Walt Disney created them, or they don't do it. There's a couple of ducks that are out here that are extremely animated. Make you laugh. I had to sit down a minute. Well, it's not the employees doing the charging, it's the company, so they love their job for sure. They sure did. They emptied the pond. This used to be a pond. So, look, that's pretty. I love the way they do that. The bushes and the colors. I'm gonna set this down. Just
Yeah, mine's not wanting to cooperate.
for just a minute. I think they're gonna clean it, possibly, or
Yeah, it could have had a lot of mosquitoes.
could have had a lot of mosquitoes. Summer's not the best time. It does look like it probably needs cleaned, so I don't know. But I'm gonna sit down a minute. Frank, you have to understand how many billions of dollars it takes to operate this place every year. 2014, I think they grossed $54 billion in revenue, and they only profited $4 billion. The rest of it was expenses, capital ventures, things like that. Now, if I profited $4 billion, yeah, that would be a nice chunk of change. But it's kind of like getting your paycheck of $54, just say, and you only get to keep 4 of it. Kind of like driving for Uber. So, you know, it takes a lot of money to make this place happen. It takes a lot of money to make the magic happen. Fireworks every day. God, I forget what they said they spent on fireworks, but it was a ton. So, you know, I'm happy to, you know, to get the passes and buy the passes. It makes me happy. And that's, honestly, at the end of the day, do what makes you happy is the only thing that's important. Nothing else matters. You ain't got but one life to live, right? So if you're living it for everybody else, by the time it's your turn to die, well, that was kind of a waste, right? So live the way you want to live. That's how Margaret did it. She died early. She died early. She died young, yes, but she lived a long, full, fun life. The Wi-Fi wouldn't work in Mission Space either, would it? because you're sealed into that capsule pretty good.
No, but I'm gonna try it on the land first. We can always just try it. If we lose it, we lose it. I don't think it's gonna work in Spaceship Earth though.
It won't.
I think it did work in Frozen though, because I had a signal in Frozen.
Yes, you're right, Frank. That's exactly what he did. He built it for people to have fun, man, relax and dream and all that other stuff. But as with any great founder of any great service or product that we're used to, that all died off when he died. So, but there's still some principles that they are bound to keep and will keep. We got a fast pass coming up. For the ball. Or for that.
Spaceship Earth.
I'm gonna call it the ball. And you're just gonna put up with it. No, I like coming here. Thus far, of course, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. It's not, I mean, it's hot, but it's not that hot yet. But it will get that way later, and that's probably when we'll go back and take a nap, and then we'll come back for the fireworks. Because it cooled off pretty nice yesterday afternoon. Is that Nemo over there? Mine, mine, mine?
Yeah, we'll do that. There's usually never awake. It's kind of cheesy, but I like it.
Yeah, it is a cheesy ride, but yeah, it's kind of, well, it's mostly cloudy, or mostly sunny, but lots of clouds. I know he got frozen as a fast pass, but I think it's later, right?
It's like 12 something.
12 something. So that's one of our favorite rides. It doesn't last long. Sipping on fire, hey! So we're going to try to do Living with the Land, and if we have to, we'll turn the Wi-Fi on. Hopefully I won't lose you, but if I do, you just come back.
Well, I'm keeping the setting 30 frames per second.
Are you? So, I like doing these lives for you guys. I mean, it does take time and all that, but, you know, it's okay. Wait, what? They built the place with holes in the ground to put a pole that says 90 minutes away. They plan for people to wait 90 minutes. That's bad. Well, you know how many visitors they see every year? It's about 55, 56 million people. And the biggest chunk of that goes to the Magic Kingdom. And that's why I don't like going in there. I'll be honest with you. It's too crowded. It's way too crowded. But you know what? It's still a lot of fun. But we're going to try to make it over to Animal Kingdom. Yeah, the rides are like 3 minutes, and that's okay. But, you know, the kind of, you know, think about if you own the place for a minute. The idea would be that yes, you would want people on rides, because here's how they do it. If you have long ride times, people are waiting longer. But if you have shorter, they're still waiting, but not as long. People don't like to wait. That's bottom line, right? But statistically, if your rides carry a long wait time, then the place is popular, right? What do people do when they have to wait? They start venturing off and buying food and drinks and all kinds of things. So, you know, that's how that goes. Well, and there's a lot of things that they do, believe it or not, that you're not picturing, like the constant moving rides like Small World and what else? Hi Janine. Spaceship Earth is a constant moving ride. It's one gigantic circle of a train that has constantly moving cars. Okay, we're going into the land. So, you know, they're doing what they can to minimize that wait time, but when you have millions of people coming in here every day, guess what? You're going to wait. And that's why I say you're not going to be able to see everything in one day. You just can't. And a lot of people will go to the extreme effort of over planning and getting stressed out because they didn't get on this or they didn't get on that. And it's sad because it's almost like, you know, you're ruining your trip that you have spent thousands of dollars to get here. So this is an interesting ride for those of you. There's a couple newbies in here, so don't go anywhere yet. Oh, I get you, Frank. Well, if we're talking about Test Track or Soarin', those are good rides. That's the kind of garden I want. So as I was saying, for a couple of new people that came in, why don't you go ahead and hang around a little bit. Michelle has seen this ride. I think Frank has too. We may lose, but I'm gonna try not to. All right, there's Soarin'. I'm gonna take the elevator. Well, no. We'll lose the signal. I think that's the grill, yeah. They have organic foods. They're pretty expensive, but I've never actually eaten there, to be honest with you. So, the purpose of this ride is to tell you how Walt Disney World, the know-how, hang on, I gotta get on the escalator, the know-how that people should put together certain ecosystems to self-sustain. So, like, they have a fish tank that the fish waste will fertilize the plants, and then the plants will in turn provide the stuff the fish need for the oxygen and stuff, and everyone just kind of wins, you know? What are you waiting for? If you have a fast pass, use it. I think that's a little inaccurate.
I don't know. All right.
Oh, that was nice. Sipping on fire. That's nice. I didn't even see that comment. That's cool. So they're going to tell you about how to grow plants and how each different ecosystem will work together to create a bigger system. To, you know, and then and they even tell you parts about that they get certain foods here. Okay, they get some of their food here, and it's quite big. I mean, it's literally like a humongous farm. Oh, because he thinks I'm filming him, but I'm not. I got the camera reversed. A lot of people don't like to get filmed. So, yeah, it's a ride in a boat. A lot of their water rides are that way. We're going to be doing Donald Duck later. The three caballeros, the three caballeros. So, wait, you guys gotta see it. And I don't think Sipping on Fire, I don't think you've seen this ride before.
I had to switch to Wi-Fi.
I already did. And it's not a, yeah, you ride through a greenhouse, basically. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. And there's stuff on both sides, so I'm going to do my best to catch, everything I can, okay? They got all kinds of stuff growing in here that you don't see in a standard garden, which is pretty cool. We have, geez, I think I've seen papaya and kiwi and mango and things like that. And it's pretty awesome the way they got it. I need some PVC piping, and I'm going to do my cucumbers the way they do theirs, because they stick it in the PVC piping and then they grow down through the holes. So they basically hang, right? Which, in order to get the best cucumbers, they have to hang and they have to have open air so that they get nice and fat. So we're going to do our best to see what we can do. I have the Wi-Fi on now. Disney does have Wi-Fi through the park. There may be parts where it's reconnecting. Just hang on. It'll be back. The majority of this, I'd actually say it's probably 50-50, where it's inside now. Okay. This is another one of those constant moving rides. They have constant boats. I wouldn't say constant moving. In other words, they have a big train of boats. It stops, lets people on, and you go. I mean, it's constantly moving. So it's not like the old days where they had only 1 or 2 railway cars, for the roller coaster, and you had to really wait. I'm telling you, the wait times at Universal and Busch Gardens and things like that are way longer. And I don't do a lot of the rides on Universal. So when we get on the ride, I'm not going to do a lot of talking so you can hear the narration. All right? Parts of it will be dark. Just hang in there. Bear with me. I can't turn on the flash or anything like that, okay? And 83%. So, Spaceship Earth. All right, so see? There's a boat there, a boat behind it, a boat behind it. All right? Right now they're letting the waiters in, the people that waited in the standby line, and then they let a few people in there, and then we come around and we get our turn. No, but it's been around a long time. Okay, so this sign says, travel through 3 distinct ecosystems before visiting experimental greenhouses and aquaculture areas on this narrated boat tour. That's the description of the ride. I'll show it to you when we get over here. You gotta read fast because they're boarding.
Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy living with the land. Por su seguridad, permanezca sentado con sus manos y brazos, pies y piernas dentro del barco y cuida a los pequeñitos. A manera de recordatorio, no tomar fotos con flash y luz de video antes de llegar a Ninardebo.
So hopefully we don't lose it, but stay with me. It'll come back.
Welcome to a voyage of discovery and awareness of the richness, the diversity, and the often surprising nature of living with the land. Our journey begins as dramatic and sudden changes are sweeping over the land. The approaching storm may seem violent and destructive to us, but to nature, it's a new beginning in the cycle of life. One of those living systems is the rainforest, home to the most amazing concentration of life on our planet. These dense and beautiful forests cover only a tiny portion of the Earth's surface, but they contain more than half of its plant and animal species. Rainforests are also extremely rich and productive living systems, providing us with oxygen, food, medicines, and other elements essential to our lives. That has created a very different, no less beautiful living system. And while this arid landscape may seem lifeless, it is very much alive. The plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions make use of what little water they can find and avoid the scorching rays of the relentless sun. The American prairie once appeared as desolate as
How's the picture?
but over time, rainwater and nutrients gradually penetrated the hard surface of this land. Even the hooves of the mighty buffalo helped create the rich soil that would one day become home to the American farm. Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of the land. In our Today, we're learning to live with the land, discovering better ways to grow food that will assure both human and environmental well-being.
In Saudi Arabia and Mexico, we're learning to produce food on desert seacoasts by developing and planting crops that thrive on salt water. Here at Epcot, we're learning to reduce the need for pesticides by using natural predators like ladybugs and wasps to control pests. In Japan, we're learning that by adding composted leaves and other plant material to our soil, we can reduce the need for fertilizers. In farmlands and North America, we're learning that
All right, and now this is Disney's
How
greenhouse.
will we meet tomorrow's growing needs for food production, yet still respect the needs of the land? Some of the answers are being discovered just ahead. To help us maintain these carefully controlled ecosystems, and for your safety, please remain seated in your boat at all times. Welcome to our living laboratories, where scientists from Epcot and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future.
It smells like a greenhouse. Nothing really there. Macadamia. We have Java apple.
The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet.
Salad.
Many of these, like papaya, bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known
Hi,
around
Patty.
the world.
Fluted pumpkin.
These are just a few of the edible plants that have been an important source of nutrition for people living in the tropics. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals, while others are well adapted to growing in less than ideal conditions. Some, like water lily thrive in wet, swampy areas and waterways. All parts of this plant, even the flower petals, are edible. The starchy root of the plant has long been used to make flour for baking. One day, many of these lesser-known tropical plants may be as important as the bananas growing on both sides of the boat. More than 28 million tons of bananas are eaten annually, making it the most popular fruit in the world.
Yep, it's a banana. All right, this is the fish stuff I was telling you about. Okay. See, when
you mention farming, you probably don't think of fish, but fish farming, or aquaculture, accounts for nearly half of all the seafood consumed globally. Tilapia, bass, and catfish, like the ones you see here, are three of the more popular crops raised by fish farmers. The sustainable system we're using here recycles the water in the tanks. As a result, we're able to save millions of gallons each year. Our small fish farm produces nearly 5,000 pounds of fish each year to serve in restaurants around Walt Disney World. Innovations like this one can play an important role in our efforts to produce bountiful harvests and still protect natural resources.
Okay, guys, we even actually have cotton. No, they have freshwater shrimp here.
While there are more than 50,000 edible plant species in the world, most of us are only familiar with the handful that make up our everyday diet. The common grains growing here, wheat, maize, sorghum, and millet, plus rice, account for nearly 2/3 of our global food consumption. Learning how to increase yields of these staples is an important goal of research around the world.
Oh, okay, there's some wheat going there. Quinoa, tomatoes. See how they do the tomatoes?
These plants are definitely on their way up. Innovative growing techniques like these increase yield.
Look at this winter
while
melon.
more efficiently
Look at that.
using resources like water, fertilizer, and pesticides. Another innovation at work here is our integrated pest management program.
There's the
By
cucumbers.
populating our greenhouses with beneficial insects that prey on harmful pests, like aphids and flies, we are significantly reducing our reliance on conventional pesticides.
Okay, look at this, how they do the lettuce in the PVC pipe right here.
System. This technique precisely controls and recycles water and nutrients. With it, we can produce over 27,000 heads of lettuce a year in this one small area.
Look at these cucumbers. Look how big they are.
Some of our best ideas have been inspired by nature, like these fruit and vegetable trees. By growing these ground plants vertically, we can increase yields and better control diseases. These crops taste as good as they look. In fact, we serve more than 15 tons of produce from our greenhouses in restaurants here at the land every year.
15 tons. He's going to start talking about how the fish provide fertilizer for the plants here in just a minute, okay? Look at these chives.
The future of agriculture may include innovative ideas like this vertical growing system. Plants grown in this way use a fraction of the space required by traditional growing methods. That saves water and increases production. The aquaponics system on your left combines hydroponics with aquaculture. The fish provide a natural source of fertilizer for the plants, and the plants help keep the water clean for the fish. It's another great way to produce more while using less. In our lab, Epcot Epcot scientists are working with the U.S. Department of Agriculture on a number of innovative projects. The goal of these efforts is to produce higher yielding and better quality plants for our growing population.
That's it.
Scientists, farmers, and even backyard gardeners are doing their part to improve the quantity and quality of foods that we all rely upon. Together, we can continue to find more ways to increase food production and protect our precious natural environment. Only then will we truly be living with the land. These greenhouses represent just a fraction of the work being done worldwide to produce bountiful harvests for our growing population. Enjoy this unique journey through our scientists, farmers, and even backyard gardeners are doing their part to improve the quantity and quality of foods that we all rely upon. Together, we can continue to find more ways to increase food production and protect our precious natural environment. Inside the boat. Only then will we truly be living with the land.
Yeah, I might lose you just briefly, but hang on.
On behalf of Walt Disney World, we hope you've enjoyed this unique journey through our living laboratories. If you'd like a closer look, then check out the Behind the Seeds walking tour. It's a chance for the whole family to get up close and personal with the plants and growing techniques in our laboratories. Please keep your hands and feet inside the boat and remain seated until the boat comes to a complete stop.
Well, what'd you think? I know, right? 15 tons of produce that they produce themselves here at Walt Disney World. Yeah, Frank was dancing all dirty. Dirty. And you don't have to have such a big scale, but you can do kind of a lot of the same things yourself. You know, even in containers, there's a lot of things you can do, you know, that you know where your food came from, and that's important for a lot of people. You okay? Thank you, Janine. Well,
welcome back. We have Chiquita that's sitting living with the land. Stay seated until the boat comes to a stop, then gather all along these watch your head, watch your step, and exit to your right towards the back of the boat.
Please gather all of your personal belongings. Lower your head and watch your steps as you exit with the land. As you go, please lower your head and watch your steps. For your safety, remain seated with your hands, arms, even legs inside the boat.
you can do a lot of it, and I encourage you, if you want to look up M.I. Gardner on YouTube. Very informative, especially if you're a beginner. You're going to find all the information you really need. That's where I learned a lot of my stuff from. That it's M.I. like in Michigan, okay? M.I. Gardner. Yeah, that's pretty good. You done with your live?
Yeah. Well, it stopped. It stopped.
There's Mickey. You know, that's pretty rare to see him just wandering around.
You are so lucky.
Yeah, you didn't. You weren't here for the character meet and greet, Pat. No. There's only one at a time that you can see. But there's more than one. That's why I say it's pretty rare that you have, you know, 2 sightings. Yeah, and there's a rabbit too, a little baby rabbit, Patty. Never seen one of those either here.
I saw 2.
You did?
Yeah.
You should be a point of contact
Outstanding. 500 is a big mark. And it only goes uphill from there. Alright guys, I'm gonna let my phone charge. So come back and see us a little bit later. And I'm gonna be back on a little bit later, probably a few hours. And then don't miss the fireworks tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time. I have not filmed that one yet, so let's see what we can do about that, okay guys? So I'll see you in a little bit.